So you know when you're building an epic masterpiece and you just can't find that perfect block because you feel like Minecraft limits you? Maybe we need to find an add-on that gives us a lot more blocks. The add-on we're revealing in today's video is Plenty of Blocks add-on by Owls Cubed. It's currently rated 4.8 stars out of 5 stars from 54 reviews, and it currently costs 830 mine tokens, which is the equivalent of £3.99 in my local currency. And it says this add-on introduces over 850 unique blocks to the game, all of which can be crafted and behave just like the default Minecraft blocks, seamlessly integrating into your gameplay experience. Let's go and get this add-on revealed. So we've loaded up into a brand new creative flat world because I feel like this will probably be the best way to show off the blocks. But before we look at the blocks, we're going to do two things. I'm going to ask you to please leave a like on the video if you enjoy this video, or if it gives you an insight into the pack before buying it. Please do drop a comment with your opinion or suggestions or feedback. And if you're new to the channel, please do hit the subscribe button. We recently hit 4,000 subscribers. That means we're immediately on the road to 4,100. So it would be amazing if we could hit that before the end of January. We're already on 4,020. So I believe we can do it. Thank you so much for your support. And the second thing we're going to do is we're going to open the book. Now, the moment we hover over it, the book is open. There's no need to push a button to have to do that. And that can be a little bit worrisome. If you're running around and you want to grab the book, suddenly I can't see that creeper coming up to me. So worth mentioning. And we're not going to read all of this, but in the beginning of the book, you get to be told what you need. So apparently you need two types of crafting tables. You need a stone cutter and you need a craft station / table. You can see how to craft those here. You press L2 or your interact button and it will change the page. And then you get told loads of different recipes that you get for all of the different blocks. You see them on here. We're going to keep on going. Tons and tons of different blocks. If you want to go back a page, crouch and then do the interact button and it takes you back as well. Easy to understand once you know what you're doing. And then also we've got craft station recipes here as well. We've got more craft station recipes to make even more stuff. And there's just tons of stuff in here, and apparently they have big plans for the future of the add-on. More blocks, more variations, custom models, plants, fences, slabs and stairs. They want to make an add-on that they themselves would enjoy playing, but they have very strict limitations on the number of items they can add apparently. But they're going to hopefully find a compromise and create a truly great add-on. So let's see if they've managed to. Now, it did mention 850 new blocks, and I'm hoping they're going to be here. I'm a little bit worried that they're not, but let's see. Once we get to the bottom here, it's not looking promising, is it? Or is it? No, it is. Look, there's tons of blocks down here. Oh my days, there are tons of them just here. So let's get right up here. So here is where it starts, just after the ominous trial key. I'm going to go along here and just go down. There is row upon row upon row. I don't have the capacity to even do the maths to see if that's 850. That is tons. Oh my, it just keeps going. Look at that. So there are loads. Should we see how many there are? So I did the maths because I'm that guy. There are 51 full rows. There are 17 blocks per row. So if I get my calculator, it's 51 rows times 17 equals 867. Thanks, Cal. Thanks for the answer. Plus the 8 in the top row, 875, plus the 5 in the bottom row. 880 blocks, it looks like, come with this, and that doesn't include the book. That's mad. And I want to lay them all out so I can show them off to you. So I think there's only one thing we can do. Let's turn the screen filtered. Let's play some bougie music and let's get the workout going. I'm joking. We're not going to do the workout again. That's just a joke. Although if you do want to see the workout, there is a short on the video. People liked it. I'll put a link in the description. Give me a minute. Let's lay out all the blocks. So when this video inevitably struggles to hit 100 views, I'm gonna cry. Because you know how I said, let me place down all the blocks, give me a minute. Well, it's taken me 2 hours and 15 minutes to do this. As far as I know, this is 880 blocks laid out in some form of organization and system. I hope I haven't missed anything. I probably have. I'm not even sure. But my lord, this was the most painful thing ever. You know when you're watching Hermitcraft and they're all talking about, oh, I've placed down 10,000 blocks to build this castle. I challenge you to place down 880 blocks using Minecraft Bedrock's GUI and UI system. It's the most annoying thing ever. Anyway, rant over. Comment down below. Let me know how many views this video has when you're watching it at this very moment. And let's see if doing all of this was worth it from a YouTube viewpoint of view, but I'm fairly certain it's definitely going to be worth it from an actual informational point of view. So I'm very, very happy. Now, what I've learned from doing this, there are tons of wood variants. Wood variants has 2 rows, and the second row nearly beat the first row. There were so many wood variants. Second on the list, there are a ton of nether variants, and I didn't realize, but there are actually 2 columns here, so that probably would have rivaled 1 wood column. Then there are a whole load of terracotta variants. Then we get a whole load of stone and brick. Ice and snow was quite high as well. There was a lot of deep slate and black stone blocks, and then there are a ton of end, magma, skulk, prismarine, andesite. Basically there are a ton of blocks. So what I think we're going to do is just kind of go over all of them, like all of the rows, and just see what we have. So we can start with the magma blocks. There's 4 magma blocks right here. They're quite nice, they're quite cool, nothing too crazy. I kind of like the Aztec build to them. They're quite very nice. The colors as well are very consistent across all of the block faces. So when you have magma blocks, all of the magma blocks are the same color. There's no variance there. It's good consistency, which allows you to do detailing or potentially gradienting. It's very, very nice. This one is the basalt blocks. There's a few basalt blocks here. So we'll come at it from an angle so you can see the side face and the top. And when you've got these little blocks here, like these little collection of blocks, it's very, very nice, right? You've got a couple burnt blocks here. It's nice. Different designs, very, very cool. When we get to the wood blocks, I'll tell you when we get there, to be honest with you. There's some skulk blocks next. Nice little yellow and blue. You've got the actual skulk here as well. Very, very nice. I like them. The design's probably consistent as you go through, so you've got a few of the same designs just spread across different color sets. It's really, really nice. Next up is granite. Again, you've got a nice mixture of chiseled brick, smooth, different styles. It's all super cool, super duper nice. Then we got the first wood block. So let's go at it from a side here. Now what we're going to see here, right? Wood blocks are 100% overkill, and feel free to turn my mute me and slow it down if you want to see a specific block face, pause, or do whatever you want. I don't really know how to make this entertaining, but there is definitely overkill when it comes to the different styles of blocks. There are some blocks that have very subtle changes, and it's like, does it need its own block? I don't know. But I'm never going to say it's a bad thing to have more and more and more. Do you know what I mean? This pack, 880 blocks. They only quoted 850. So hopefully my maths was correct. But this block just gives tons of stuff. This add-on, sorry, just gives tons of stuff. I'm not going to say that's a bad thing. But there will be nobody in existence that uses every block. It wouldn't surprise me to say that I'm probably one of the first to show every block as well. It's kind of crazy just how many different designs, how many different names even there are. I just cannot believe it. Next up on the list, we've got cobblestone. So there's only a few cobblestone variants here again. A little bit of blur to it, I won't lie to you. But again, not the end of the world. It's quite nice. Then you lead into andesite. start to get a few more andesite, but you start to see the same patterns block by block. And that's to be expected. I mean, Minecraft uses the same for different colors and different variants, I'm sure. But it's just nice to have a selection. Then we've got, I think this is the but no, this is another basalt onto a tuff. There you go. I made a bit of an error there. That's not bad. But there's a few tuff blocks on here too. Again, it's quite nice. Yeah, all good. Then we've got a few prismarine on here. And I'm just kind of showing you all of the blocks, right? I know this isn't the most perfect. I'm not showing you how to build with them. I'm not a good builder. That wouldn't be good. But just to show you the different types of blocks and how many of the same styles you get is all I really wanted to do. Now you get to choose, is this for you? This is dripstone now on here. So you even get a few dripstone variants. Fine. It'd be awesome to see what a builder could do with this, or what a builder's opinion is. This is the first, I believe, of the Nether columns. So we've got red Nether bricks, Nether rack, soul soil, soul sand, more Nether bricks, red Nether bricks. There's just a ton, an absolute ton. We've got chiseled. We've got these ones here as well, decorative columns, 1 and 2 right there. Again, some more decorative columns, more soul sand. Just tons and tons of blocks. I don't know how else to say it, to be honest with you. Absolutely amazing how somebody sat there and has made all of the blocks. We rush back to the bottom here. This is terracotta. So I think terracotta is the third most different styles, and obviously that's because you've got all of the different colors. So there's going to be duplicated designs. Like, look how this wavy design appears so much. This cube design appears a ton as well. I mean, it's just an abundance of blocks. How much was this again? Like, honestly, it's been so long since I put this whole thing together. 830 mine token. I genuinely think it's worth the money just because of how much you get. 830 mine tokens for 880 blocks. What's that work out as? I can't do maths. My brain has gone melted. It's less than 1 coin per block, which I think, honestly, how can that not be worth it? There's another row here of Nether bricks. Well, now these are warped. They're crimson. So they obviously work with the warp nylium and crimson nylium. And don't get me wrong, when I say 1 coin per block, what more do you want? If you don't want blocks, you're not going to buy this, right? And this isn't sponsored. I'm not telling you to buy it. But I'm saying if you want blocks, this is a massive selection. Got different glass here. Now, it's my opinion that you can't dye these. And the reason why is basically the same reason for when we get to the copper, that I don't think the copper oxidizes. And I'll get to that in a moment. But the next one we've got is the endstone and purple blocks here. And I'm probably rambling, but I just want to talk over it while we do this. I don't want to be in dead silence while we look at. So I hope you don't mind me rambling. But these are the purple and endstone blocks. And I suppose I should say here as well, you can use this with texture packs. But texture packs are not going to change how these blocks look. These blocks are going to still look the same no matter what texture pack you use. That's coded into the add-on. Don't expect to load up kingdoms or suddenly forgotten every other texture pack, simply cubed or whatever, and expect the texture pack to take over these blocks. These blocks look like this because of the add-on. Next up, we've got the copper. So now these, look, you've got waxed copper, oxidized copper. I've been doing this for 2.5 hours, 2 hours, 15 minutes, whatever, somewhere in between. None of them have aged. So I think these are solidly stuck like this. And that's why I don't think you can change the color of the glass. I think they're hard-coded to look like this. I was shocked to see how many ice, blue ice, and packed ice variants there were. Again, these don't melt. Not even just the ice. 2 hours plus, like I said, none of the blocks have melted. I'm so glad there was no grass blocks. We've got snow blocks here as well. Could you imagine if I had grass blocks and Enderman kept stealing my grass blocks and my dirt blocks? I would probably cry. And I'm sorry if I'm going too fast for you guys to see. Like I say, pause it, slow it down, use the YouTube video controls to slow it down and check out some of these blocks. These are the iron blocks now. Got decorative iron, got hexagon columns, the calcites here as well. I think I put iron and no, this is calcite and diorite actually. Iron is coming up. I don't even know at this point. This is calcite, iron, diorite. It's all a bit confusing. There's tons of blocks, man. Genuinely, I was losing my mind. I went through, yeah, this was supposed to be iron, and a few calcites have got involved. This is a rusty grate, iron rusty small grid there as well. Why it looks so different. There's some diamond blocks. This was a gold diamond pattern glass. Probably should have sat in the gold section looking at it, but here we go. The diamond. If you've got enough diamonds, you can build with diamonds. And remember, you'll be using a stone cutter and this special block over here, the block craft station, easily named, to create these blocks. So that's another thing to remember. This was sand and red sandstone on here. And also, like, I know I mentioned earlier there was a bit of blur with the cobblestone. Most blocks, they look nice. They're not bad. They're not terrible. Maybe I've gone crazy from how long it took to place all these blocks. I don't know. But I don't think they look bad at all. What's this? This is deep slate and black stone on here. So again, you've got more decorative columns. Got faceted columns. Got faceted column again. You've got cut blocks. There's just tons of different ones. Decorative blocks. Mosaic blocks, small bricks, chiseled bricks. Honestly, and these are consistent across almost all of the different variants that we've got here. And yeah, we're getting to that point now where I've run out of things to say, to be honest with you. We don't have too much left, but we've got gold. These, like, what you got? You got like gold gridded. You've got gold small grid, decorative columns, you've got polished tiles, pyramid. Honestly, I don't even know how they've designed so many. This is gold bars. How have they designed so many different designs? Even if they've copy and pasted them, I don't know how they've done it. This is quartz. This was supposed to be quartz and calcite, if I remember rightly. Diorite. There's diorite in here too. I'm going to stop guessing what they all are. There's just hundreds and thousands of stuff here. Get rid of that. That wasn't supposed to be there. Even more. We've got two bricks. Two lovely little bricks. I like this one. This has to be one of my favorite blocks of the whole set just because of the multicolor. You like that? Diorite here as well. Tons more diorite. Awesome. And then I really like these blocks. So these are called color screens. You've got yellow screen, orange screen, red screen, and so on and so forth. And I don't know, they're just so bright and colorful. I really like them. They're really, really nice. Then we've got lights. So these are lamps, like sea lamps and iron lamps. They're nice, not too bad at all. Nice little lighting effects. And they also do provide lights. So if we go over here, do that. You see how it lit up? There you go, look. It does actually provide light, so that's good. A couple emerald blocks out here too. Not much that we haven't seen before, but it's just good color as well. Really good quality. Bone blocks. These are bone blocks on here. So you really can just change so much. And I don't know anybody, and I said it before, I don't know anybody who's going to use all of these blocks. I don't think anybody can use all of these blocks. Mud and dirt on here. There is a bit of dirt. I've forgotten about that actually, but yeah, mud and dirt on here. Amethyst down here as well. Very, very nice color. Hay bales, got light and dark. Just adding that variance. This is honey blocks on here. Again, just adding that variance. Then these are just stone bricks to begin with. A ton of different stone bricks. So you got the big bricks here in different colors, which is great. I actually really like that. I think it's awesome to have different color bricks. Then you've got the small bricks on here. And then you've got chiseled columns, more small bricks of different colors. And then I think it led into just more stone here as well. The detailing effects that I'm thinking of in my head, I can never do them, but I just think they'd look really, really good. And then the penultimate one, we've got obsidian, just to make obsidian a bit usable. And then there's 3 red stone lamps. Now remember, you can use the book to show you how to do this. You need a stone cutter or you need that block crafter. Guys, honestly, I am warped, I am wiped, and I am tired. I need to go and make dinner. Please do leave a like if you've enjoyed this. I hope this has been somewhat helpful. I've never done a block reveal for an add-on before, so I'm not really sure. If you've got any feedback on how I could make this a bit better, let me know. But I really wasn't expecting it to take this long. And if you're new to the channel, please do hit the subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. Please do. I have bled for this craft today. Thanks for watching, everybody. I've been the Dazman. I'm tired. I'm hungry. And peace.